Housing TV Africa, your first in housing development broadcasting.
When it comes to giving you updates on luxurious and beautiful homes in the Federal Capital Territory, Housing TV Africa is the place to be. Welcome to the program Luxury Homes on Housing TV Africa. I am Mshel Properties. Today we are live at Mshel Property owned by Mshel Homes. This property is very beautiful, I must say. But first, let's go on a quick break. We'll be back shortly. Someone is on standby to take us through this very beautiful property. We'll be back shortly.
When the city is getting too loud, you need a home. Home is love, peace, and tranquility. Home is Housing TV Africa. Housing TV Africa, your first in housing news.
A luxury home is more than just an address. It's a symbol of refined taste, ultimate comfort, and sophisticated design. From breathtaking architecture to state-of-the-art amenities, every detail is meticulously crafted to offer an unparalleled living experience. Let's take a glimpse inside the luxurious Mshel Dream Home by Mshel Homes. Thank you so much. Hello, Emmanuel. I'm very well, thank you. How are you doing today? You look good.
Thank you. You look good too.
As beautiful as you are.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, of course it is. Thank you so much. I'm super excited to be here today, visiting this very beautiful property by Mshel Homes. So talk to us about Mshel by Mshel Homes.
So first and foremost, I'm really happy you're here today.
Thank you so much. But say hello to the viewers and introduce yourself.
Hello viewers. Okay, so my name is Emmanuel Godfrey. I am a staff of Mshel Homes Limited, and I work majorly as a person for customer sales representative, majorly, so customer sales. So
beautiful. So talk to us about this particular project.
All right. So today we are at Mshel Properties here in Asokoro. Of course, it is a prime location. Yeah. So a lot of happening is actually going on here. Properties are going on here, and this is like the best of locations, okay? And of course, Oakville is actually in the center of Asokoro. So if you're conversant with Lisa Suit, I don't know if you saw Lisa Suit while you were coming in here. So Lisa Suit is also close to her, and it's actually one of our properties as well.
All right, that's amazing. So I would say this is the first contact, or rather the first space you get to see when you walk into this apartment, which I guess should be the living room, right? So why was this particular, first let me just ask you, how many rooms do we have in this apartment?
Okay, this particular apartment has 3 bedrooms, of course 2 bedrooms, and it has 1 bedroom attached, so that makes it 4.
1 bedroom attached. Why? Is it like a BQ?
A BQ, exactly.
So I was wondering, I know that some persons would want their own BQ to be, most of the BQs are actually outside. So why the special design?
Okay, so this person, maybe because of preference and all, preferred to have the BQ inside of the house instead of having it externally or outside of the house. So it's actually together. If you check very well, instead of 3 rooms, you're now having 4.
4 rooms. So this is the extra, the BQ. Okay, so can we take a look?
Sure.
Okay.
You notice that it's very small, yeah?
Yeah. And then we have, all right.
So we have toilets.
Okay. There's no lights here.
They're still working on the lights. So.
All right. Okay, that's very beautiful. So, 3 bedrooms, right? Apart from this this particular room downstairs. So I would love to see the master bedroom to start.
How about to see the kitchen?
Exactly. That's actually my favorite space.
Yes.
Oh, this is
The
big.
pictures. This person wants the whole of this property actually automated.
Oh,
He wants it automated. So you talk about from the camera, CCTV, you talk about the speakers, everything is actually going to be automated. So working on it.
okay, that's
So
beautiful.
this
We
is the
have-
vision of the kitchen. And
Okay.
of course the store.
Okay, all right, that's good.
After you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so the other rooms are upstairs. Of course, this is the dining area. Dining area, so we have other rooms. Okay. You want me to meet you?
Of course, yes, please do. Go ahead.
I think I like the idea of the staircase.
Okay,
Not
why?
just roof, like just
So we have a space outside of this place. Okay, it's a bathroom where people can just relax and have a good time.
wonderful view.
Very wonderful view. Very wonderful view. I'm just trying to imagine how this view is going to be at night, you know, having everywhere
Everywhere you have the lights and everything.
on.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's amazing. That's
Let me show
amazing.
you the other rooms.
All right then. So where are we heading to
Okay,
now?
so I want to show you the room before the masters.
Okay.
So there's a room here.
Okay. Do we call this one the master room?
No, this is not your master bedroom.
Okay.
This is not your master bedroom. So I felt the need to show you this one first before, of course, we go to the major.
All right.
Yeah, so of course the toilet as well. Also your suite. If you notice, this is a bit bigger than the room itself.
Yes.
Of course, another room here. This is also one of the rooms as well. No, there's no master bedroom.
And since it's all the toilet.
And then, of course, the master's bedroom.
Okay. Oh, now I
We have a walk-in closet.
Oh, so because it's the master's bedroom, you know, the design is different from all
Of
the
course, of
rooms.
course. The master's bedroom should have more space. Yeah, so
That's
that's like the walk-in closet.
yeah, that's beautiful. Okay.
Even though, yeah, so if this is for me,
Yeah.
I'm in a situation where I can alter this. So
Okay.
it's going to be a complete walk-in drawer, yeah,
Okay.
or cabinet instead of having this barrier. But a number of persons have preferences, yeah, so they will want to have this. I don't mind.
So talk to us about other of your projects.
Okay, Mshel is actually young and at the same time old.
Oh, I love that. You know, at the same time,
And, so what it means is we are young in the business, yeah, but of course we understand what it means to be in the business. So that makes us cool. The other thing is old wine and new wine, yeah. So we have properties in Kiami. The conversation is Kiami.
Oh no.
Okay, so Kiami is 5 minutes drive away to the airport. Yeah, and also 10 to 15 minutes drive away from Centenary City.
Okay.
Yeah, so we have a lot of projects ongoing there. We have 3 properties in Kiami. One of these is sold out. That's Mshel Meridian. Then we have Atlantic City, still ongoing. And we have Bell Vista. Bell Vista is like one of the best of our properties.
Oh yes, I think I've seen Bell Vista.
Right.
Okay, so I have some few questions to ask you, but I want us to go on a very short break, and then when we come back, you're going to tell us what is the uniqueness of this particular project from every other project owned by Mshel Homes. All right. So if you will, let's go on a short break. Luxury Homes, we'll be back shortly.
When the city is getting too loud, you need a home. Home is love, peace, and tranquility. Home is Housing TV Africa. Housing TV Africa, your first in housing news.
Okay, Welcome back from that short break. If you're just joining us, this is the program Luxury Homes and Housing TV Africa, and we're still at Oakville property owned by Mshel Homes, and I have my tour guide Emmanuel with me. We're back from the break, so
Good to be back.
thank you so much. So before we went on, a short break, we took a tour around the apartment. We saw how very beautiful it is, and I must say it is a luxury at its peak. But then a question just popped into my head. Yeah, what is the uniqueness of this particular project from every other project owned by Mshel Homes?
Okay, thank you for.
Can we take a walk?
Yeah,
please?
sure.
Thank
You for that question. You will notice that apart from the fact that I mentioned earlier that we have other properties at Kiami, we have Apowasa, we have Dawaki, and you notice this is almost like in the center of Abuja. We're talking about Soko, right? So we're talking about project delivery. This has to be delivered. Now, one of the reasons why this has to be delivered is because it is in the center of Abuja. Yeah. So if you go around, you'll notice a number of properties in Asokoro talking about the other developers. A number of them actually trying to make sure that their projects are complete here. So of course we have to also see to it that this is actually complete. Why? Because we're talking about location, proximity to town and all. So this is really, really important for us, and it's one of the best of projects. Yeah, this is because our GMB does a whole lot around project delivery. Right, so this has to be delivered and delivered in the best possible way, in possible time.
I must really agree with you. Delivery, it's something I can be able to testify that Mshel Homes is good at doing. What I really want to know about this. Okay, briefly, I know you're really busy and you're trying to run away from us, but we're not going to let you go until we speak about this. Yeah.
Okay.
The housing sector is one very attractive sector at the moment. In this country and even outside the country. But we have some few challenges that is affecting the housing sector in terms of housing delivery, which of course we know that prices of building materials are on the rise on a daily. And having this very beautiful product owned by Mshel Homes, it keeps me wondering, how were you guys able to cope with the high cost of building materials to be able to come up with this standard?
Okay, thank you for that question. That is actually a lot of question, yeah, that's very, very important, yeah. So currently in Nigeria, there is a housing deficit, right? Housing deficit around persons being able to afford certain luxury, for example, yeah, and you're talking about the Nigerian economy currently, yeah, so housing deficit is actually an issue, yeah, so but as a company, we do a whole lot around integrity, yeah, so from the beginning when you come in and you subscribe, we tell you all that you need to know from the beginning, yeah, so you're talking about infrastructure, you're talking about developmental fees, yeah, so all of these are things that will tell you when you want to subscribe for some of our property or a particular property, yeah, so this particular property, Oakville, I am sure when you're getting your allocation later or offer later, you have certain descriptions or certain, of course, things like I mentioned earlier, like the infrastructure and the developmental fee included in your document. So you go through it, and if you're comfortable with what you have inside of that document, you go ahead and sign. So what this means is, if the infrastructure for this property is 3 million, right? We give you that levity to pay on the basis of how far you have gone with your property. For example, if you're doing substructure, you pay 25% and all. But this is off plan. So off plan means we build for you to carcass level, and then you do your internal finishings yourself. Yeah, so majorly. So, but we have to deliver this because it is important for us.
Is it really affordable, and is there a flexible plan in which people can be able to subscribe to make their payments and all?
Okay, so in Mshel Homes, we do a whole lot around flexibility, around payment plan. Most of the times we do, for site and services, for example, a 6-month payment plan, then we have 2-month payment plan. For a number of times when we're talking about off plan, yeah, we talk about 6-month payment plan, we talk about 3-month payment plan, and then 12-month payment plan. Yeah, so there's a flexibility around it. So if you can't meet up for 3 months, you have 6 months period. You can't do 6 months, you have 12 months period. But you should also understand that if you're picking 12 months, it shouldn't be the same amount you're paying for 2 months.
Of course.
It has to be more.
Of course. All right. Thank you so much, Emmanuel, for taking us around this very beautiful apartment, owned by Mshel Homes. And I know you guys have other very beautiful and upcoming properties somewhere.
Sure. I look forward to taking you on another.
I really, really want to visit. So I'll have to let you go. Okay. Thank you so much for staying with us. You're welcome. Okay, so that was Emmanuel, my tour guide, and I must say, he has been able to give us most, or rather all of the basic information that we need to know about the updale owned by Mshel Homes. I'll still go back into the living room. I want to give you guys a little tips on how you can be able to beautify your living room, most especially when your property is a luxurious one like the updale apartments. So come with me. All right then, I'm in the sitting room, and I just want to give you guys a little tips on how you can be able to beautify your apartment to make it come out looking very beautiful and luxurious as well. First things first, you have a very beautiful space, and then there's something they say about colors, most especially when you have a white background on your, or rather a white color in your apartment. It gives you a wider space. So let's take a look at this little tips on how to beautify your sitting room, most especially when you're moving into a very beautiful and luxurious apartment like this particular one that we are in. Enjoy.
Your living room is the heart. One, choose a stylish color palette. Select color scheme that sets the right mood and display your personality. Neutral tones create a calm and elegant space, while bold colors add personality and vibrance. An accent wall can also bring touch of sophistication. 2, incorporate layered lighting. A mix of ambient, tags, and accent lighting can transform your living room's atmosphere. Use floor lamps, pendant lights, or wall sconces to add warmth and depth to the space. 3, art statement pieces. Elevate your decor with standout elements like a unique coffee table, eye-catching artwork, or a stylish rug. These pieces serve as focal points and enhance the overall aesthetic. 4, use textures and patterns. Throw pillows, cozy blankets, and textured rugs can make the space feel more inviting. Mixing different materials such as wood, metal, and fabric adds depth and character. Number 5, keep it cluster-free and organized. A tidy living room looks more spacious and visually appealing. Use stylish storage solutions like shelves, baskets, and multifunctional furniture to keep everything in place while maintaining a chic look. And there you have it, simple yet effective ways to transform your living room into a stylish and inviting space. Whether it's adding a fresh coat of paint, incorporating cozy textures, light, or personalizing with deco, small changes can make a big impact. Remember, your living room should reflect your personality and be a place where you feel comfortable and inspired.
Get credible and authentic housing news at your fingertips by downloading the Housing TV mobile app. You can also join the African International Housing Show live from across the globe through the Housing TV mobile app. The mobile app features live streaming and trending housing news. You can locate the AIHS venue via the app, network with AIHS seasoned speakers, and live chat with exhibitors. You can also order house or building materials at AIHS via this app. Download the Housing TV mobile app now from the App Store and Google Play Store. And don't forget to click on the notification button. Available for both iOS and Android users. Housing TV is also on Star Times, channel 149 decoder.
Wow, that was a very insightful tips there on how to make your living room look very, very beautiful. You will agree with me that the living room is the first space you get to see when you walk into any home. And trust me, you have to make that particular space look very beautiful and welcoming and make people feel at home. On this note, we draw the curtains on today's episode of the program Luxury Homes. Thank you so much for watching today's episode. You can watch this episode and subsequent episodes by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Housing TV Africa. You can also follow us on all of our social media platforms at Housing TV Africa. Do not forget to download the Housing TV Africa mobile app on Google Play Store and Apple Store to stay connected and get all the latest housing information and tips that you need to know. I am Mimuna Bagudu, and before I go, if you need more information on this particular property and you would love to subscribe, please reach out to Housing TV Africa and you get all the legitimate information, and we're going to link you up with the right person in which you can get this property. Am I missing anything? Yes, I am. Until next week, I'll come your way again with another exciting episode of the program Luxury Homes. Who knows? I might be visiting one particular property that you're interested in owning in the Federal Capital Territory. I take a bow. Thank you for watching. I am Mimuna Bagudu. Have a great day.
When the city is getting too loud, you need a home. Home is love, peace, and tranquility. Home is Housing TV Africa. Housing TV Africa, your first in housing news.